In the game of power, hesitation can be fatal. To truly conquer, one must embrace both the art of war and the art of peace. This means knowing when to strike with relentless force, and when to show strategic mercy. Mastering this delicate balance is crucial for anyone seeking to rise to the top and stay there. This brings us to the 15th law of power: crush your enemy totally. This law, while seemingly ruthless, holds a deeper wisdom often overlooked. It's not just about brute force, but about recognizing that in power struggles, leaving even a sliver of your enemy's power intact can be a grave mistake. History and literature are littered with cautionary tales of those who failed to heed this law. These individuals often found themselves victims of the very enemies they thought they had vanquished. To truly understand the weight of this law, let's delve into a historical example from the pages of the 48 Laws of Power. The Ottoman Sultan Bayezid, a fearsome conqueror in his own right, found himself facing a new kind of adversary in the cunning warlord Timur. Timur, a master strategist, understood the importance of leaving no room for his enemies to recover. He employed scorched earth tactics, devastating the lands he conquered and leaving no possibility for his opponents to regroup. Bayezid, blinded by his pride and underestimating Timur's ruthlessness, made a fatal error. He allowed Timur to retreat, mistakenly believing he had won a decisive victory. This act of perceived mercy proved to be Bayezid's undoing. Timur, given the chance to regroup and rebuild, returned with a vengeance, ultimately capturing Bayezid and ending his reign. This historical anecdote serves as a stark reminder that in the realm of power, half measures can have catastrophic consequences. Bayezid's failure to fully crush his enemy gave rise to a more formidable foe who ultimately brought about his downfall. The 15th law of power, crush your enemy totally, doesn't necessarily advocate for physical violence or literal annihilation. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of complete and utter victory in any power struggle. This means leaving no room for your opponent to recover, regroup, or plot their revenge. Imagine a weed stubbornly growing back in your garden no matter how many times you try to pull it out. To truly get rid of it, you need to uproot it entirely, ensuring no trace remains. Similarly, in the game of power, you must be thorough and decisive in your actions. This might involve dismantling your opponent's network of influence, discrediting their reputation, or simply outmaneuvering them so completely that they pose no further threat. The key is to be relentless in your pursuit of victory, leaving no opportunity for your enemy to make a comeback. Section 4. The perils of half measures and second chances. The allure of showing mercy or giving second chances can be tempting. We are often conditioned to believe in forgiveness and redemption. However, in the cutthroat world of power, such sentiments can be liabilities. Every time you spare an enemy, you create the potential for future trouble. They may use the time you've given them to rebuild their strength, nurture their resentment, and plot their revenge. The risk of future betrayal far outweighs any fleeting satisfaction you might derive from showing leniency. Remember, the game of power is not for the faint of heart. It requires a certain level of ruthlessness and a willingness to make difficult decisions. While this doesn't mean you should become a tyrant, it does mean understanding that sometimes the only way to ensure your own safety and success is to completely neutralize your opponents. Section 5. Spread the word power in shared knowledge. Power, like knowledge, is meant to be shared and wielded wisely. If you found these insights valuable, don't keep them to yourself. Share this essay with others who might benefit from understanding the 15th law of power. Remember, in the game of power, knowledge is your greatest weapon. By equipping yourself and those around you with this understanding, you can navigate the complexities of power dynamics with greater awareness and ultimately emerge victorious. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.